What is up, YouTube and Tower Defenders? Ethan DX back again with another of my evolution series for the tower defense. Ooh, we got a gem. This is first week of September 2025. We're on episode 37. I like starting them off lately with the prior run I'm working on right before it starts. So let's get back into it. Boom. Give it a second to unlag up. We're currently at wave 8777 on tier 10. I can definitely run tier 11s. In the stats, they're roughly the same. I'm getting the same coins per hour, same cells per hour between 10s and 11s. So just do the one that's going to be ending at a convenient time. A 9 would have ended before I woke up this morning. So I did a 10, so that would do 12 hours. And so it's kind of convenient at this point, but I know that's going to change when I can't be doing these. Currently, we're at, I can always be doing these, but you're going to get very long soon. Currently, we're at 1132, 16 trillion. This might break my record. I think it's 17 trillion right now. Let's go into here. Spoilers, but we're going to read them over in a second. Once this runs over, what is 1774 is a record, so it's pretty good. We'll see if we can top that. About I just need another trillion for another hour maybe, so I bet we'll do it. Cells are currently at 148k, so we'll come back at the end of the run and see where this actually lands. But just a quick overview. Here's where the damages are at. I re-upped my mod. I had been running downgraded Astral Deliverance to level 1. But I've run a couple tests since then, and they're coming out the same now. For a while, I did some tests a few weeks ago, maybe about a month ago now. I don't know, I have to look back, but it's been a while. I was definitely doing better having damage reduction, but now I don't know. I did a test last time and it was roughly the same, and cells didn't change, so it's just easier to leave it on to not have to keep remembering to flip it on and off. So this is kind of another test run, but coins are doing good. So attack speed 140 or at 43, 102 crit, health's at 2.19 trillion. That's putting my wall health is, what's that hitting? 277, I think it's the highest it's hitting right now. 277 trillion, yeah. With the fortitude and all the whatnots. Health regen, 33 trillion. Of course, that'll multiply up. Yeah, look at that. It's keeping it up right now, so we'll see where that lands. Over to the utilities. Coin bonus 36.29. That's without my black hole, so digester. So I'm liking that. It's pretty high comparative where it used to be. I've been letting the lab has been going, and we're just gonna get that lab to maximum. Free ups are all over 100. Package 78% for my G comp. Damage for lightning would be 6.13 trillion, but I didn't turn it on. They say you can turn it on at some point in the run, help extend them, get some extra coins. Can maybe do that here. I don't know. I like to be consistent though, so if I turn it on now, then it'll mess with the stats that I'm tracking for the other runs. So I'm just gonna leave it. So yep, here we are running. I will see you guys in a bit. I didn't miss anything, right? Any important in-run stuff? Yeah. We'll be back at it. I'll see you guys after this run ends. All right, and we're back. Let's see what happened. Definitely broke it. 18.65. What I say last time? 17.74 or something. So almost another trillion. Good. I don't remember what the time was on that one, but we'll see. 168 cells on this run. And I'll scroll down so anyone want to see these stats. I think I'm going to put more bits into fetch because, like, sure, coin stolen is cool, but, like, fetch is pulling, you know, like, reroll shards and generator shards and, you know, modules and stuff. So I think that's just still a better investment right now when I get back into doing that. I keep forgetting. New wave high, too, I think, 940.50. Is that what that said? Yeah. Cool. Oh, I almost didn't get the stats. Hold on a second here. Let's record that. Okay. Got that done. Close here. Pick up the gem. All right, so welcome back to the series, Evolution again series. Let's go back to pick up this. Well, let's get rid of the new mod, new merge. We'll just do all those merges real quick. And then we'll go pick up where we normally leave off. Boom. Okay. So yeah, we're back to, I got 3,500 gems. Do plan on rolling mods. I think I'm going to stick with the banner for now, of course. I need to get this ancestral for the primordial collapse, but we'll do that here in a minute. Let's go over the stat page real quick. We're approaching the 1 year anniversary, which is cool that I already broke the 1Q. That was kind of a goal I set for myself earlier. And 10,556 stones this week, and we're at 1.22 Qs. So little Q. So I think that's what, 220 billion or trillion? Sorry, 220 trillion last week. So that's cool. I think I doubled what I did the week before. I don't remember. Let's go down to here. If we watch the Tower Cast, I just did a video with Strom last weekend, and did the tier 16 run during the video. So halfway through it or so, maybe near the end, I went ahead and just ran a tier 16. Got over 163, so we unlocked the card mastery. I did not get a chance yet because I'm just super lazy to go back and run tier 15, 14, and 13. I need to do that. In fact, I might do that today before I start my next farming run. It's a good idea. I'm going to do that because I need to get some stones, because as you saw in that farming run back there, at the end of it, how did I die? It was when the black hole went down. Anytime the black hole was up, I get my shield regenerated fully. So I don't even know what is that going to do to my farm run. Add like 500 more waves or something, 1,000 waves. It's going to be crazy on that tier. So I definitely would be stepping up to tier 11 for sure. And that'll probably push, I'll probably go into 8,000s, I bet. So we'll see. Definitely need to get that black hole upgrade. Let's check out tournament. Oh wait, before we do that, I always wanted to show what the gains were for over the week before we jump into what all the stuff upgraded. So let's switch over to the tracking tool. 1 second. All right, and here we're on the Run Tracker website. Link in the description of the channel to the JD's bot tools Discord. They got some cool stuff here. It looks like they added, you can check, I guess, leaderboards and calculators. I haven't really messed with a whole bunch of this because I just basically use this to track my runs. I'm not a huge min-maxer and data dive person. I just like to kind of get an idea of what, what I've done so far and progressing, but I'm not using it to figure out my next moves too much. But they definitely got some stuff there if you want to. Let's scroll down here. So the last video day, we were making around 1.3 trillion an hour, roughly, well, 3.5. And I did some experiments. I took off like attack speed cards. I think my cells went down there. Yeah, the cells per hour. Actually, there wasn't a whole bunch of change, so I was messing around with stuff. I just left that back on. I did try a shrink ray run. Just because I was thinking, well, maybe if it reduces the mass of the, because cannons aren't really doing anything for me in a farm run, so I figure if we reduce the mass of the mobs, that might help. But didn't really. The cells were down a little bit per hour from what we're expecting. Actually, it's like just slightly higher here, but I don't. Was it coins? The coins were down. Either way, I didn't see much of a change. It looks like, yeah. See, cannons aren't making much of a difference, and then max cannon. But I am slowly creeping up, so that's all. I mean, as I'm labbing up and buying, I did some enhancements. I did put a bunch into. You'll see here, we did a little coin, mostly in cells, which didn't change, which is surprising. So I'll show you. That's what was kind of crazy. Put 2 clicks, I think, into cells. I was expecting to gain a little bit, but it's roughly the same per. I'm just looking at the per hours here because that's what's the most important stat. And coins been going up as I've been increasing the run times with the waves because I've been upping my EHP. But yeah, that's where the gains are at right now. Whoops, flipping around. Okay, let's switch back over to the tower. Alright, and we're back into the tower. Go over to the tournament, where we're at in tournaments. Still in the Champion League. Been getting wrecked. Look at these last 2. Ooh. I think everybody, though, in my Discord, and I've seen even the FUD's new update he put out this morning saying he's liked to seeing the bugs shaking things up. I was telling people in my Discord earlier, I was like, are we sure it's bugs or just not the new normal? Because he was wanting to shorten the runs, and that definitely is doing it for a lot of us. Although not everyone. In fact, it was sounding crazy. In my last run, there was a guy who had max rank 19 in Champion League, but he got 1,000 waves. So I don't know what he did, or if someone said he had a birthday and did a ton of unlocks for ultimate weapons or something. But yeah, he jumped up because I can't hit 1,000. I don't know what's going on. I was hitting 1,000, but one day we'll get back to legends. But yeah, these hurt. Ooh. So I definitely put a damper in the coin or the stones, which we're going to be using for black hole. So that might put me behind a little bit. I was kind of hoping to get top 10s or better. What I plan to do about this, because that's even with creeping up with EHP, but I know everyone got hit. Like I said, we're going to see what happens when they fix the bugs. But what I plan on working on is some level skips. Need to get this up to as close to 30 or 30% if I can. With the best approach is going to be the best approach be going through enhancements to try to get back to 300 trillion. That's going to be a long time to get there. I mean, not a long time when I get like but yeah, a week or something if I just dumped everything into this, which I guess can't hurt. I mean, coins, I can definitely use the coins and sell bonuses, so we'll see. I'll think about that. Before we get over there, we'll go back to the new event. The new event, Cthulhu, if I said that right. I've already completed a bunch of stuff. Got another Death Defy mission, but this week we got the free attack upgrade, or this event. And the health regen, that's what I'm looking for right now. I've been going on a EHP health regen kick, which does seem to be helping a little bit in the farm anyway. I mean, not so much in the tournaments yet, but that'll be cool. Already bought out the cool skins, and you've probably seen that in the background. I usually record that sometime today and then put this video together tonight. After I record all these parts, I put metals into range. So the range is up. I think I'm approaching the end of that, right? What's the last one? 700. So I think I need a 620, 660, and 700 or 60. I don't know. 3 or 4 more clicks, something like that. Once that range is done, we'll be able to do the other stuff. Didn't buy out anything here yet. More gems, thank you. We'll go to the guild. Guild's progressing along. Oh, let's take a quick attendance. Everyone's generally doing good. Okay, so sorry, Stompa, you've had some time. Boom. We're gonna give Turtle just a few more days here. All right. So we have room. It's free to join. QEFZ37. If anyone is looking for a guild, go ahead and if there's room, you'll get in. If not, sorry. Maybe keep an eye out. We're gonna give him a few more days because he at least has a friend here that's touched base about a device issue, but still can't have you go forever, buds. You gotta help the guild. Let me switch to the skin. I put it on butter a while ago for the skin on the last video. I wanted butter out there with the Pixel Man, but I'm not using Pixel Man anymore. So let's see. I got the butterfly. Let's do the cat with the butterfly. No, then here he'll fly around with the butterfly. Okay. Let's do some more fetch. I stopped doing the path. I'm just winging it now. I just did that in the beginning because I don't know. Now we're just clicking things. Okay. Store. I didn't buy these yet because, or sorry, I bought out the Pixel guys last time. I didn't buy these yet, or these guys yet, because I want to see what happens with my gem pull. If that goes poorly, I may buy out these immediately and try some more, because we need to get Primordial Collapse going. Anyway, hope to see someone in the guild. QEFZ37. All I ask is you be active. And life happens, and if you're gonna have to take a step away, I've had a few people who are like, "Hey, I'm going on vacation. I'll be gone for a week." Cool. Just that's cool. You don't gotta stress over it. Just say something in the chat. A month's a little excessive. A lot of guilds are a lot more strict, but as long as we were still clicking those boxes, so. What else can we do over here? We'll do a quick 94, quick relic count. We'll do a quick relic scroll through. I don't remember when the last time I looked at that. Okay. Oh, and listen, we can do a quick look at the bans and perks in case anyone's curious. We're banning this. Someone mentioned I could switch up something. A ranged one, yeah. Once I get the black hole permanent and reduce the range, or I put the lab, I can switch that out with something else. I didn't even think of that. You guys are awesome. Good comments. Here's where my auto picks are at. Seems to be working for me. I know everyone likes to switch up their top 3 a little bit. I like that one. Occasionally I've looked, I'm not here very much. They usually just hit start and go, but occasionally I've noticed this has been the first pick, like the first, so it popped on the first one. I was like, I'm glad I grabbed it then, because I've seen runs before go to like 3K without even getting that. So I think that's beneficial for me there. Let's go to the workshop. Upgrades. Here's where, let's start an attack. I don't know if I did this last week or not. 5,600 in attack. I wanted to get a little boost so I don't have to pay any attention to attack during an actual run. It's going to max out during a tournament. Health still 5,700 with the region maxed. Landmines. I think I'm using landmines for the missions. Yeah, so I've been doing like when you need to buy a thing, I'm like, okay, buy a landmine. When the next event comes and I need to buy 450 things, that's where I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably just not going to do that one. To be honest, I'm sorry, you guys are going to be shocked to hear that, but I'm just not going to worry about it. I know I could respec, but then it's 150 gems so that I could get some medals that I'd rather have gems for right now anyway. And then I'd want to spend those medals on replacing my gems. So we'll see. I could do a little. I've only done the free respec way back in the beginning, and I've never spent gems on respecking. So I could probably move around some of this. Like I don't probably need as much in damage to start off with, and move it over to here. But we're at 280 still, and attack skips on both. I think my plan right now is going to be put money straight into the workshop attack skips and get these up a little higher. They need to get to 30 or as close to 30 as possible, so that at the beginning of the tournament runs, I'm already, any money that goes into these, any of the level skips or free ups that go into these are already above the threshold. So on champions, at least, I can start skipping enemy levels right away. Because I think that's hurting me, because by the last one at 700, I skipped, I think, 10 total level skips for them, which is negligible. That doesn't do anything, obviously. So I think if I can get that to 100, maybe 80 or 100, that'll at least get an extra few waves. Because these tournaments have been cutthroat. Like 700, if I can get like 50 to 80 more waves, that's going to be like 5-7 more spots in some of these tournaments. So especially that one I was 18th. I think I should have took a screenshot of it, but a few more spots would have helped. So I think that's what I can do, because I haven't been noticing much change anywhere else doing anything in the tournaments at this point. Enhancements though, we're still here. 52, 50, 50, 35 meters. Defense, we're at 153 for health, 155 regen. The defense absolute was just used to get to the next level for wall health one time. Just needed a few billions. So we're at 151. We're 51 wall health. What I want to do, I think I need to do more for this enhancements, right? So we got 140 cash, 121 coin, 122 cells. I put 1 into coin and 2 into cells, as I mentioned before, and saw in the stats earlier, and I didn't see much of a change. I did that like right after the last tournament, or right before it. I don't know, it was recently, a few days ago. 308 trillion though, so I could just keep dumping everything into here to get to the level skips. But I think for the time being, I'm just going to put a little bit more into regular workshop and get that up some before I start going for the 300. But I'm going to do that before I do any more other enhancements, I think. Let's see. Cards, we're using the farming cards here. I didn't put damage back in, even though the cannon mod seemed to help. Could maybe try that again. Take Fortress out and put one of the damage or Berserk in. Plasma Cannon seems to actually be kind of helpful gets those bosses down, half-life before they get to me. Alright, over to modules. What time is it? 12 minutes in. Okay, so we're doing good. Here's Astral Deliverance, using that for farm. Galaxy Compressor, using that for farm. That's what it's looking like. We got the primordial collapse. This is what it's looking like. Anyone that's just listening, I'm sorry, I don't want to read every single stat. It's not changed since the last time. None of these, I haven't rerolled any of those stats. Neither on the digester. I haven't rerolled any substats since the last video. What I need to do is maybe make a little room for pulls, because I need to get this primordial collapse up. We're gonna go. Let's do labs real quick, because there's not a whole lot of change there either. Basically would have been on the track of what I said last week. Coin kill bonus is at 80 soon. Well, it's at 79. We're heading into 80 soon. Gonna leave that going until it's done. Health regen. Don't know how long I'm gonna leave it running, but I'm just gonna let that one go for a bit until I find, until antsy and want to do something else. Health, I think I'm gonna stop it at 60. And then start into something else. That's what I need to look into now. I was going to put module shard. Oh yeah, that's what I did. So I got module shard cost going. I'm going to definitely be maxing that out. But I put, after wall regen hit 150, I did that. Fortunately, it hit 150 after the last tournament, so getting a chance to try it during the tournament, but I had 140. So I got 2 more levels of wall health, and probably I need to get this black hole disable range done and out of the way. And we'll do the boss hit out of the way. I think I'll probably get those. People have commented to get them out of the way. You like to get my quality of life ones out of the way. Lab speed is at 86. We're going up on to 87 soon. So I keep fiddling with this. It's been handy. I'm just leaving it at 8 hours now on 3. So every now and then I can just say, the next one we're going to spin and go to 4. And then I'll flip back to 3. Because I don't have enough cell gains at the moment to do all 4 labs at 4 like I was doing. So I sometimes will just go in, like I said, and switch it up this way. And then that way I can get a little 8-hour in at 4 time and then back to 3. Since it's the same costs anyway, technically we can leave them all at 1 and just flip them as you want. But that's where we're at. Let's go ahead and check the history real quick. Recent one. Yes, good. Didn't go back. Like I said, wall regen, we're at 15. 15. Oh, what? Thank you. That really kicked me out of the history. Okay. Wall regen 15. The health. I don't think anything else happened since the last one. Yeah, I just been leveling those like crazy since the last video. We're gonna max what's that we're gonna max? Module shard cost. Scroll through the labs real quick. Point out something I'm missing. I mean, I know I'm missing damage and crit factor, but I'm gonna work on a few things before I get into damage. You can't turn those off. There's a wall. I don't think I have a problem with rebuild and invincibility. As you saw on that, I just die immediately. So happens in the tournament too. There's no rebuilding. Ultimate weapon research. I could do more death wave health, and that'll add up to more health, right? For the wall and the farming. But I don't know what most people get to. What's the max on that? 30, and I'm at 8, 17, 18? I'm at 18? Okay. Just 1 missile, which actually helps the missile lab pretty decently. Sometimes I get that without even looking. Modules, stuff's I think mostly done. I should probably do some more effect bands soon. Hey, there's so many labs. Okay. So now we can do a module pull. Let me grab this coins. Yes. Okay. Boom. All right, what do we need? 3 of primordial collapse. Let's go. Oh, yeah, I forgot it does the 10 thing. We should be able to do a little checkbox underneath it to say, don't warn me again. And I don't mean permanently, though. Like a little checkbox right here, so I could turn that on and off, because I would definitely want it on. Well, I guess maybe it's not a big deal now that it's in the banner. Back in the day when it was up here, that's where it was painful. You'd be like clicking and go, boom. Oh, I didn't mean to spend 20 right now, because you could just, or 10, 200, because you buy the 10 at a time. That was way easier to slip up. You don't really slip up here because I'm on the banner page. I know what I'm buying. That was a quick pop. Okay, nothing there. Man, this is already sad. We spent 1,000 and got nothing. Man. This may not be my banner, guys. Okay, what's that? A multiverse. That's my second one. So now I can do an epic plus. Woo! Or I guess I could go to legend, right? But still, I'm not using it multiverse right now. I am synced. Another death penalty. Okay, I think I could do something. I don't know if I have. I think I have one standing by. Come on, no primordials. This is ridiculous. Well. Looks like I'm no ancestral primordial collapse for me. Dang. Alright, let's go to merge these guys. Yeah, so I can go to death penalty. Can do that thing. Nexus. This is a bummer, guys. Okay. Skip. Got some room. Let's go to guild, and we're gonna buy some of those gems because we're gonna get them all anyway, right? I'm gonna buy them all because I need 3. That's not enough. Let's go get them out of the event. Boom! I'm sorry, I did 1. Okay, that's enough to get 3. Okay. That's why I don't want to freaking spend gems for re-rolling right now, or re-specking. Alright, please, I need at least another DP. I'm going to ancestral that at this rate. One more. This. What a letdown. Bummer. Okay, well. Let's see what happened with the cannon. I do have 2 DPs, so that's kind of cool. That's not the right one. There it is. I mean, got something going finally, but still, it's a bummer. Didn't I have another one? Yeah, I did. I didn't need that extra one. I needed the right thing. What is this? Nothing else that I can do with Ancestral. I guess one more Ancestral Deliverance and I'll have another Ancestral Cannon. But I don't need Ancestral Cannons. I need my poor Primordial Collapse. What Or and a G comp. I think I need, how many of those do I need left? Let's see. Generator. So I need 3 more of those. So I need 3 G comps and 3 primordial collapse. Those are the objectives. So when does this banner end? 3 days. I don't know how many gems I'm going to get in 3 days, but I'm definitely going to blow them all out on the last minute there. Whatever I can collect. Hopefully pull at least 1 more. So I'm going to need it out of the standard banner next time. Or we'll see what the next mod's going to be, but I can't imagine I'm going to need anything else at this moment. I haven't really looked ahead to see what the leaks are because I want to be surprised. Okay, so that's kind of a bummer, but I'm still a ways off from fully perma black hole anyway, but definitely wanted to get that ancestral for the black hole. I'll re-roll these. It's on generator still. I'll re-roll these death penalty stats later. I can do so. Let's see what we get. Take those off. Boom. I don't feel like doing this right now. Okay. I'm gonna go home. It's go home time. Oh, and before we do that, I will go check out the ultimate weapons because we didn't look at that during the run. Or during earlier. Chain lightning, I think, is in a good spot. Right now, we're just going to bring down black hole, and then once that's down, we'll work on probably GT duration and maybe even its duration so that it's longer without the G comp. But I'll probably hold off on that for a while, and I'll just use G comp to get it perma. And then I'll probably bring these cooldowns. I'll save to go probably, because they'll be half synced or partial synced, but I'll probably go with GT first, or maybe save and do both. I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get there. But first, I can get that perma black hole so I can start seeing some benefits there. All right. Well, here's where they currently are at, and then we'll get back. We'll get back to logging out. Gems. Not enough to do anything yet. But if you liked what you've seen, thumbs up the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Really appreciate everyone who's been following along, leaving comments. I love all the tips and feedback, getting some good ideas from you guys. So keep those coming, please. There's a Discord channel below if you want to join the Discord and follow along with people. We got a little community growing. It's been pretty fun. Seeing where everyone else is at and kind of comparing, just keeping up with the day-to-day activities. Otherwise, I hope everyone had a good week and has a good rest of the week coming up, and I will see you next week. Take it easy. Keep it up.